I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. I know, I want you. Sex. Whoa! How many of you, when you read that topic, that little chattering monkey got involved? Oh, what does he know about it? Oh, he doesn't know what I've been through. It's all good. What do I know about sex? Absolutely some things. But are they truthful for you? Let's find out. Two things I want to address in this recording. Firstly, I'd like to provide you with some information that will give your libido, your sex drive, a boost. Hooray! Secondly, what I'd like to do is to remind you some things that will serve your relationship with another, whether you're a man or a woman. Without going into the details about the sexual activities that you can do, the mind. Look, I'm British. 3 things. 1, we don't talk about sex. 2, if we do it, the door's closed. And 3, the light's out. Does that serve? No. Now, if you are listening to this, you will know that you were born out of an act of sex. And so was I. Well, hey, we're both from the same boat. I'm going to stick to my day job. 3 things. Firstly, if you would like to give yourself a boost, then get to bed by 2200 hours. That means 10 p.m. And you would sleep for around about 8 hours, so you'd naturally wake up about 6. Generally, when the sun went down, you went down. When the sun came up, we got up. Now, obviously, depending on what hemisphere that you live in, and I live in the northern hemisphere, there's going to be time periods during the summer where I only might sleep just over 7 hours, and during the winter period, I might sleep as long as, say, 8.5, or slightly longer. But here's the deal as I know it, and read Lights Out by Wiley if you want more information and research. Sleep longer than 7 and no more than 9. That's the period. I'll leave the rest with you. Secondly, more tools in your toolbox here. Foods. Consume the foods that are right for you. So when you go down to your supermarket and you make a choice, in order to be well, you've got to be conscious in order to make a choice, but let's say that you choose to consume something. If you have more life than what's in that tin or packet, you have a better choice to make. Isn't that amazing? I don't give a shit if it says organic and it comes in a tin. Anything with a shelf life does not have a self life, so choose wisely. So if you could chase after it, it has eyes. That's your meat, your fish, your poultry, your beef, those kind of things. Or you can rip it out of the ground or climb a bush in a tree for it. Those would be your fruits and your nuts and your seeds and your vegetables and your pulses. Or you could swim for it, seaweed. Then you are making smart choices there. Like I've said before, 90% of what they sell in your superstores is dysfunctional, dead, denatured, and in order to be absorbed, digested, assimilated and eliminated, it will cost more than it delivers to you. So you have choose wisely. Thirdly, on my list, to improve your impotence, do some creative movement or exercise. Now, some of you listening to this will know that when you do something really strenuous, whatever that is for you, you feel really tired afterwards and your libido drops. Absolutely, because you work too hard for yourself. I'm not saying not to do that. Certainly don't do it on a regular basis. However, when I go for most of my workouts, when I'm finished, bring it on, sister! I could... Where's Sarah? Yeah? My sex and libido goes up, and there's plenty of research done by certainly Paul Check on that front, aside from the practical, as in him actually doing it himself, that he's read around and knows that there's a big sense of sex drive with that. So find out if that's truthful for you. 3 essential things to improve your libido, absolutely priceless, and you got it for nothing. The other thing that I would like to address, and I'm talking to you men out there, please remember this, men. They're not bloody broken and they don't need fixing. That means your partner, your woman. I hope that landed for you. You have 2 ears, 2 eyes and 1 mouth. Please use them in that proportion. Listen. Less is more to your woman, to your wife, to your partner, your respective other. She is sharing with you some experiences of the day. She does not want solutions, so shut the up and listen. Yeah, right, and be tentative to it. Thank you. For you women out there, the only thing I can say is variety. We know it's a spice of life. If you do it the same way, you dress the same way, you expect it at the same time, you're going to lose your man. If he's not already lost. He loves variety. So how you move, the smell of your body, don't apply anything to the biggest organ that you wouldn't eat, remember, as one of my tidbits. How you attire yourself, prerogatively. suggestively, how you dance and move, all those are factors which will get him interested. So please, women, learn variety if you don't already know it, and apply it in your loving relationship with another, and see how he changes. So those are just some key things which I would like to remind you to do with what you're sleeping, eating and doing creative movements, and also to how you are or what you've been doing. Remember, if it never works, you work, and it's not your fault who you find attractive. It isn't my fault who I find attractive. I find so many things, animal, vegetables and minerals attractive, absolutely. That white van's going to pick me up soon. I'm going to get a phone call in a minute. However, it is my fault with what I do with who finds me attractive. So taking responsibility, I can make, in my mind, a smarter choice. Now, some of you are in a monogamous relationship. That's great. And some of you may not be. That's great too. Find out what works for you. If it doesn't, change. Interrupt your pattern. But remember, wherever you go, that's where you are. You will always carry your baggage, your luggage with you. And if it's not serving you or those around you, interrupt your pattern. Hopefully you found this useful, and please have fun, enjoy. I know I'm not going to change my day job and go into singing or the X Factor, but I just would like you to discover those things that are of service to you and those around you. And I'm only focusing on sexual activity without the details, because I know you know what to do. My love to you all. Have fun. Bye for now.